How is it going, everyone? Today's video is a recap of my ultimate Pinhead challenge, where I went from the baseline of starting MMR 650 all the way up to the max MMR of 2100, with the goal of also going from Ash 4 all the way up to iridescent rank 1 in the process. The entire challenge lasted 85 matches, 82 of which we won. In 3 matches we had a draw, and cool enough, we never actually outright lost a match, meaning no more than 2 survivors ever escaped. To top it off, we did this challenge using only Pinhead's 3 teachable perks, along with the vanilla killer perks on Xbox Series X, using a controller at 1080p 60 FPS. Now, the point of this challenge was to serve as an educational class on how you can improve as a player no matter where you are on the skill spectrum, whether it's the absolute starting point of being brand new to the game or somewhere in the middle, or even in the top bracket. This video serves as undeniable proof that you do not need a bunch of different meta perks. You don't need to grind for hundreds of hours to unlock a pay to win build or whatever it might feel like, right? You can win if you know what you're doing. So why did I decide to do this challenge with Pinhead? Well, I made a video a while back about what killers are best to level up first, and in that video I made the claim that Pinhead is the best starting character for players who want to be good at Dead by Daylight. He's got 3 incredible perks that will each help you win games in a fair way. He's got a passive 1v4 ability that slows the game down dramatically, so you as a player don't feel as stressed while you're trying to learn the fundamentals of the game. And lastly, his M2 power of shooting chains will teach you how to effectively anti-loop and play around a lot of safe palettes. So Pinhead just increases your skill set across the board and will make you a much better player overall. Now, if you want to know how we calculated our MMR during this challenge, what we learned about the MMR system, and all the more technical aspects of it, I'll have another video going into detail about all of that soon. But for this video, we're going to highlight the matches at the borders of each MMR bracket, so you can see firsthand how differently matches play out at each level of MMR. Starting with 650 MMR in the copper bracket for absolute beginners, then we're going to jump up to 900 MMR so you can see what happens when you get to the silver bracket. Then we'll go on to 1400 MMR so you can see what happens at the entry level of the top gold bracket. And lastly, we'll go to 2100 MMR so you can see firsthand just how sweaty the game gets at max MMR. In this video, you will see exactly how I played these matches at different MMR levels and adjusted my play style accordingly to match the sweat of the survivors at each level. And lastly, before we get into the matches, you can find the full playlist of this challenge from start to finish by clicking here or down in the description at any time. It took 7 days to complete this challenge in total, but in truth it took a little bit longer to complete than it should have because the gatekeeper emblem was bugged, and that made getting pips an absolute nightmare, especially towards the end of the challenge. Alright, now with that out of the way, let's jump into our very first match on a fresh, brand new account playing Pinhead at 650 MMR, which is the testing bracket of MMR to see where you as a player belong in the MMR system. Effectively, there's no MMR in 2v8. Ooh, Eerie of the Crows. It's a weird spawn. How many hours do I have in DVD? A little over 4,000, I think. If you count like my PC accounts, my other accounts, then it's probably closer to 5,000, but my main account's like around 4,000. Alright, so we interrupted the box, so now they're gonna have a rough start because of that. But these players definitely know what they're doing, right? Okay, it's just literally not letting me vault. Okay, so at my MMR, that guy would have probably faked that, but I realized that wherever I'm at, oh, I see my controls are fucked up. That's why I couldn't evolve. I have all my controls different. Alright, we'll have to swap that after the game's over. And you'll most likely know or notice way slower gen speed than if I was playing at my rank. So I think this is a better chase for us than going over to Killer Shack. It's probably not a great change because I don't have the add-on to actually make more chains spawn when they break them. For you, it's artist. To play, like, overall, right now in the game, it would probably be Trickster, because not only do I hate playing as him, but I hate playing against him. I really do. In the olden Dead by Daylight days, I would say these survivors are playing like they're, I don't know, I'd say like rank 10s, green ranks. Okay. Oh, nice, nice flashlight save. I think he would have mistimed that in the olden days, though. Fortunately, he canceled my power there. Oh, Steve has the box again. That's good. I miss the old rating system a lot too, for real. Alright, he's cooked because he probably doesn't have balanced landing. Background player, huh? I always wonder how many Swifts are like trying to play with Smurf accounts to bully like new killers on this game. I do know it exists. I just don't know how often it happens. Might be able to use this situation to get a little bit more pressure. Deliverance or no? And I really need to mess with my settings. You just feel everything is different.
Now you must come with me.
But look at that gen speed. It is slow, right? Really slow. What's up, Twigs? Nothing over there, so let's stick in this area. We got someone trying to be a coward over here. Messed up my chain. Now he's gone with the wind. He didn't look very happy about that. Yeah. instead of sweaty diaper battles. I know, but it's really hard to have that conversation because like so many people have dedicated their life to like being a tryhard on this game that like they'll always just get upset when you talk about trying to make the game less sweaty in any way. You're like, it's not that big of a deal. All you have to do is literally dedicate your life to playing Dead by Daylight and no other game. Make sure not to work. It's pretty easy. Right now, I'm really liking Pinhead, Vecna, I like a lot. Knight, Sadako, Dredge. Those are the ones that would come to my mind first. Alright, Toxic Manny, I'm pretty sure is dead, and I think it's time to focus someone. It's a strong tile, but we'll see how he plays it. Oh yeah, did you see how far out he went from the wall? He went like 10 miles out from the wall, so it made it really easy to just completely get him killed. Thoughts on the Skull Merchant nerf? I think it's kind of messed up that they didn't give her any like compensation. Like, those nerfs, they were good nerfs, like legitimately. That's the kind of nerfs you wanted to see to her because it got rid of the cheap part of her kit, but they had to compensate it and give her something new. And that's what they failed to do. These guys are so done. Do I want to P100 somebody? Not too much. I don't know. I would have to be like absolutely in love with a character to want to P100 them, and that would also probably have a lot to do with like how necessary their add-ons are to play them. I think Dracula is a really good example of a character that if I like loved Dracula, I would actually P100 him because the way I see it, the character like at it high MMR relies on purple add-ons in order to like be decent. I played this match incredibly fair. I didn't like do any tunneling or really anything at all that can be considered somewhat trolling. So if we win this match right now, we're gonna get 10 MMR. But I need, if I find the hatch and get the 4K, then we can get 20. She found the hatch, surely.
You summoned me. I came.
There's no way she did that without knowing the hatch was here. She's just standing over there? Such a strange move. Oh, hatch is behind me there. So we're good. Alright. First match done. The finisher Mori would be pretty fun for this, because I could just clean up the last kill really quick. Someone check on this. Yeah. That one Steve player definitely felt way better than the rest here, for sure. Yeah, definitely adjust my settings. So let's go ahead now and immediately get this modified. So let's say we're 670 now. With one win. What's up? Oh, you're so lost. We're doing like a brand new account challenge where we go from like the bottom tier of like no perks all the way up to iridescent rank 1, and we're going to track our MMR as we go along. So the survivor match you just watched was 11 minutes long, and the survivors only managed to finish one generator in all that time. In that same time, I got 10 completely individual hooks and didn't get my first kill until my 7th hook. Keep in mind I only had one yellow perk with no add-ons during this match on Eyrie of Crows, one of the most survivor-sided maps in the game. So now let's see how this compares to 900 MMR at the entry level to the silver bracket. Alright, RPD. See how this goes for us. That stunned me, wow. Alright, Meg, here's your shot. Failed. It's RPD West, which I'm definitely not a huge fan of, but that box has to be pretty close. How about that, Meg? This Meg, like, reminds me of the type of player that DC's. Like, super hyper confident at the start, but doesn't have like the actual like gameplay time to back it up, and then gives up on hook type of person. We'll see though. Sliding on here. What's up, Spirit? Lucky that auto aim saved her. Okay, let's go up. Turn on my power here quite a bit. Okay. This is your typical, like, I watch too many YouTube videos type player. That's kind of cute, I'm not gonna lie. That was actually a good idea, faking it there. This player has potential. She BM'd, but even her BM was like a cute BM because she like did it so slowly. I literally drove it around her. What the heck? Meg wants another shot. Come on, Meg, show us the way. I think that girl was trying to give up on Hook. That's the perfect chain. Like, if you hit them from the front, then it gives them maximum resistance. So the more you get into the habit of hitting people from the front with your chains, the more value you get out of it. May gave up. Alright, DS or something? I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah. So you can just tell. Bro, I'm gonna give you something and you're gonna probably not like it too much. I'll be back. Hang tight. I really expect Nia to still be on this side somewhere. Like, I doubt she did the box and then ran to the other side of the map. Alright, we want to push her this way. What, did that girl have Unbreakable the entire time? Alright, we still have scratch marks though. Dead on. You have everything, bro. Alright, hold on there. I'll be back. Don't you dare, Kobe. I'm watching you. Alright, go ahead, try to Kobe now. You piece of shit. Oh. All that feisting you two did. And for what? If you get grudge matched anyway.
I have such sights to show you.
Alright, so this match also lasted 11 minutes like the previous match, and again, only one gen was able to be completed in that amount of time. I was able to get 8 individual hooks and 5 hooks until the first death, but that was largely due to the fact that the survivors gave up on hook, which is an important observation and something I'll be going into a lot more in my technical analysis video about this challenge. Lastly, in this challenge, I used 2 perks because Noed never came into play, with 2 very basic add-ons. From here, we're now shooting up to 1400 MMR to see what the game plays like when you first get into the top bracket of MMR. Rush, we can't be cute with a friend. I know, it's the worst, honestly. Can't be cute with a friend. Can't even set a preference for which side you want. Like, I understand that you can't outright pick it, but the fact that you can't even set a preference, that's gonna cause so many problems in a game that doesn't have DC penalties. Yeah, killed herself pretty quick, but still, it was basically a free hit, so. Kind of smelling a little bit of blood in the water with this Gabriel. Don't think I can get that over there, but if I can. Oh, it was so close, man. That was like a second. Team, they might be bad loopers, but I could hear the gens like getting done. They're definitely juicing. I'm guessing some brand new parts at least. That overcome? That dude booked it. This Nia... Oof. Doesn't look too good, guys. I really need to find out where all these guys are at. The Nia's a mega time waster, I can already tell that. I have everybody kind of a shitty spot here. What do you want to do? Can I keep missing skill checks on that gen if you keep tapping it like that? And now you've let the chain on activate, so... Bro unhooked him and just ran for it. Yeah, West Wing is definitely a bit of a shitter. Did he just pick that up? No way. Yeah. Okay, guys. We'll play this game. I don't mind. Yep, don't you dare have Unbreakable now. Damn, Mega's staying like perfectly away from me. Gotta give her credit. Alright. Let's get something going here. There's no reason to pick the knee up because I can't hook her, so. No. All the, like, licensed killers from, like, movies and TV shows and stuff like that, you have to pay real money for them. There's no free way to get them. For a hardcore reset, Meg's about to finish that gen up top. Missed a skill check she did. See how desperate they're willing to get to protect this guy. Experience. Got absolutely wrecked. Yeah, he could be a difficult killer to understand at first. My scorch hooks are kind of abysmal this game. Someone's back in there, huh? Yeah, hook's pretty much worthless. There's Ronaldo. I'm expecting a lot of pre-drops. Literally the universe's safest palette. Literally the universe's safest palette. He should have pre-dropped that one too. Looking good. Ah, fuck. Ah, West Wing is such a shitty map, guys. What? I'm actually gonna lose this game. Just because these guys know how to abuse this map. And it is what it is. I had my chance. I should have slugged that Meg. Yeah, now there's too much pressure on me, so I'm playing like a moron. GG's. I'll see if I can do something with Noed, but I kind of doubt it. Bro, these loops are so painful. At least they're wasting time with stupid shit. I didn't know Gabriel was dead. Alright, hold on. This gen split is disgusting though. See if I can use this to trick the Meg. No, she's playing ultra safe. But we do got a chain hunt here. Maybe we can get a hit with that. Come on, I need one chain hitter. What? Bro, how do you get that refunded? So unfair. Jesus Christ. This is so close to being over, it's not even okay. Thank God, I thought you was gonna go for the gen. I'm more afraid of that than anything else. Wait, that's big, that's big. As long as Ronaldo doesn't know where that last gen is. This guy's got a monumental task ahead of him. Let's play, Ronaldo. The ball's in your court. He finishes the last gen, okay. This fucker, bro. The communication between these fucks is so savage. I'm playing against literally a million comms per second, and you feel every inch of it. She's gonna be up by the time I get down there again, probably. I don't see her there. You're there, though. She's going for the Noe.
Good suffering.
That would be my guess. Goes and takes the Noe out of the commission. God, dude, this map is such bullshit. It really is bullshit. The amount of, like, pallets that have zero gameplay to them is so disgusting. GG's, though. But that was a very annoying match. Is that a Discord message from like a developer or a leaker where it says the Duke of Aiden will be randomizing if you play killer or not? That's from, I believe, the social media manager of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But yeah, it's official. It was fun to watch, though. That's good. Ugh. Now, as you saw, things got a lot sweatier at this MMR bracket, and going forward from here, I knew I would need to upgrade the add-ons I was using to much better add-ons, and likewise, I would need to start coming into matches with a game plan. Just winging it and winning matches through mindless chases was no longer going to be viable against this tier of survivor players, right? So from this point on, I knew I would have to be much more tactical. This match was on RPD West, just like my last match. It lasted 16 minutes, so much longer than my previous games. I got 6 hooks until my first kill and 9 individual hooks in total. At the 13-minute mark, all 5 gens were completed, and I was forced to slug the last 3 survivors with no ed in order to win. Keep in mind that I was using the full force of my perks, but I was still using basic add-ons and going for mindless chases to win. Like I said before, I knew after this match that was not going to be a viable option going forward if I wanted to actually continue winning. So from here, we're going to go up to the hard cap of 2,100 MMR. You cannot go higher than that, where the sweatiest players exist, and I'm going to be playing as hard as I can to compete with the sweat at that level. This is our 6th stream with this account. We're max MMR out the juice. They have the Jonas, they're kind of funny. Alrighty, we got the bad McMillan map. I don't like this one. A toolbox Nancy wouldn't be a bad target if she's not like a super strong looper. We'll see. I hate when people fast vault from like 2 inches away. It's so annoying. Alright, hold on. Where'd that girl go? Oh. Enough to drop the god pallet in the first 2 seconds. What do you guys think? Should I go for one of the Jonas? Nah, the Jonas are gonna be like ready to juice. Go for the Mia, maybe. Team's feeling really strong though. Or moonwalking. Those other guys had already done like 3 generators in this amount of time. I'm still lost on that one. Oh, you cocky shitter. Snea's got a red bar connection. Oh, not gonna lie, we can take advantage of that a little bit. Like on her screen, she surely had made that, but... Alright, where's the Jonas with their flashbang army coming inbound? No, we know she has head on, so remember that. Doesn't mean it's her only exhaustion perk, but that's good. The Jonas are in the house. Slimy Jonas. Alright, DS.
Come with me.
No DS. Sneha feels a little defeated. Like her heal. Need to get a little bit more pressure maybe next time. They were pretty aggressive with their unhook strategy. Might actually benefit me to get rid of this. Look over there, one guy over there. Yeah. Was that on purpose? Like, I'll admit, if that was on purpose, that was pretty impressive. Like, the pull the locker and then bounce out of it during the pull animation with head on. I didn't know you could do that. Alright, she's gonna keep me busy here for a little bit, but luckily she wasted the Killer Shack pallet instantly at the start of the match. So I'm expecting body blocks, maybe. Background player flashbang, the most balanced behaviors ever added to the game. Completely zero counterplay background player flashbang. That's why people learn to moonwalk, because there's things like that in the game. This guy right out of the gate. This guy just fucking laid down on the job. Trying to get in range of another flashbang, I take it? At least she didn't get there in time. Oh my god, I stopped it. I broke this already, so that's gonna help us out. Just have to hope he doesn't have an exhaustion perk. That's cringe. Nancy tried. God knows she tried.
Oh, please. No tears. They are a waste of good suffering.
I want this gen progressed, because I'm sure Nancy's got a gen somewhere 99. If I'm on him, most likely the other person is gonna go for the chain or the box. That's good. The other gen that's almost done is over here. They might power through that one injured. I would assume they would. It's the smart play. Let's hope I can kick this before they get it done. They didn't get on it. That was stupid of them. They're deciding to reset. What do I think about that idea? If they reset, they probably went back here, just behind the wood. No? Very strange. Luckily I broke this, so I can maybe not get a trade, but... Slug will do. Get back to Nancy before she gets him up. Chain hunt. Oh, it's beautiful. He's running to the other side of the universe. They're both over here. I don't think Nancy can make it to anything if I hit her with this. Oh, I didn't know she had that pallet there still. A little worried about Nancy, but she's not here. These three are giving me a run, that's for sure. Moonwalking Nia's not with us anymore. Gotta keep the regression on hard as we can. Alright, he used an insta-heal, so just gotta wait that out. Alright, insta-heal worthless. You're a serial box toucher. Touch them boxes. Haven't been able to hook Nancy yet, have I? I don't even know. Pain Hunt is still going? That's sexy. Original Pain, yeah, it's really savage. Yeah, it's big. Did they go for Nancy? Yes.
Now you must come with
We're being a pip.
Oh,
Holy shit.
no tears. They are a waste of good suffering.
I have one question. Do you play on PC with controller or on Xbox? I play on Xbox, but I also use a controller when I play on PC, so there's no mercy. So, 7 minutes into the match, 3 gens were completed and the other 2 were almost finished as well. I had 3 individual hooks and already 1 kill by necessity. This was using my best add-ons and only Pinhead's teachables, as Noed never came into play. By the end, I had 11 individual hooks in a 14-minute match. This is why I say all the time that behaviors data that they collect does not mean anything, because it doesn't account for the story of the match, right? Like, here the survivors finished 3 gens, I had 11 individual hooks, and the match lasted 14 minutes. On paper, that is a perfect match where everyone should have had fun, right? But the truth is the story of those statistics played out in a much less fun way for everyone. Even though I won, it was still an incredibly stressful match, and I had to play in a boring way to force that outcome, right? It just wasn't fun for me or the survivors. And that's an important distinction to make. It took me 67 matches to get to the 2,100 MMR cap, and I continued to play for 17 more matches in order to hit iridescent rank 1. As I mentioned, this was very difficult because I had to play in a way that tried to mitigate survivors giving up if they were losing, which made getting the pip extremely difficult. If I played too well, they would give up, and if I played too soft, they would win. So I had to literally thread the needle of their psychological state of mind in order to complete the challenge, and you can see just how much I suffered with that in the full playlist. Again, I'm going to release a video that goes way more into detail about how all of the MMR stuff was calculated and some of the interesting things that we discovered along the journey. Overall, this video, as well as the playlist, is meant to be an educational guide on how to play Pinhead or Killer in general better at every level of MMR, and hopefully you're able to get some idea of where you might be in the hidden MMR ladder based on how the survivors are playing at your level. If I do this challenge again, please let me know which killer you'd like to see featured next time, and as always, thanks for watching and have a good one.